Hi, Tim here with Real Fly Rod for another tip of the week. Today we're going to show you how to rig up a hopper dropper, which is consisted of 2 flies, sometimes even 3. You have your point fly and then your dropper fly. It's a very simple process, and I'm going to show you a couple ways that you can tie this up. Alright, so starting off, you want to pick out your flies that you want to use for your dropper rig. So in this example, we have a Chernobyl hopper with a caddis, non-bead head, so it sinks a little slower. So technically this would be a hopper dropper, as people call them, and you can have more than one dropper fly if you would like, but for this example I'm just going to do the point fly and then the dropper fly, just 2. So once you get your 2 flies picked out, you're going to tie your pointer fly to the tippet from your leader. That's going to be your first fly, and then from there you are going to get tippet and tie it to the bend of your hook, and whichever depth you want to fish is how far your tippet's going to be where you're going to tie your dropper fly, and in this case the caddis. All right, so get your tippet, pull it out for how long you want to, how deep you want to fish. And cut it off. All right, so in this example, we'll just say that this is already connected to your leader and tippet. So take the tippet, and for an easy way to connect it to the point fly of the hook, you can wrap that tippet around your finger. And then take your finger and spin till you get I say 6 to 7 wraps. And then what you're going to do, you're going to take that tag end, feed it back through, leave that loop, and then take your tag end and feed it back to the loop you created. It's just an improved clinch knot, but you're tying it around your finger and not an eye of the hook. Because in this case, when you cinch it down, if I can grab it, there it's cinched, it leaves you a little gap, so you can pull on it, make that hole a little smaller, because then you can take it off your finger, take your pointer fly, hook it on to that loop, and just pull it tight, and it sits right on the bend of that hook. It's very simple. I find it easier than trying to wrap it around the eye of the hook and spinning your fly, just because the loop's already created and all you have to do is cinch it down on that hook bend. And I find it doesn't waste as much time as the other one does. So once you have that created, then you're going to tie on your dropper fly. So take your other end and your other fly, and you're simply just going to tie another improved clinch knot. You can really tie whatever you want. I just do improved clinches because they're easy. And there you go. You have your point fly going down to your dropper fly. And you can also tie another dropper off of this if you want a third one. This lets you fish the top and the middle of the column with this one, but if you want to put a bead head, you can get down further. And it doubles your chances of catching fish. The reason for this setup is that when the fish sees this and commits to it, or doesn't fully commit to it, and they back away from it, you have the dropper rig coming behind it that they will finish on. So it gives you a better likelihood of catching more fish, and fish that don't hit the first one. Thank you for watching this week's Tip of the Week. We hope to see you use this setup and catch more fish out in the water. Come back next week to see what we have in store for you.